Hey guys, welcome back. This is Power P. I'm here with my beautiful ladies, my co-hosts, and we're just going to be talking about, what's been going on with us in our lives tonight. No really like certain topics. Just going to inform you guys of what we do. Um, like welcome you into our lives a little bit. And maybe you guys can give us some insights on what you guys have been up to or what you want to hear us talk about in the future or become a special guest on our show. So, um, I am Lady E, the host of Power P, and to my I don't know, one of you guys over here. I don't know.
We are so excited to be back after
Finally.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. We missed everybody so much. We're so excited and elated to talk to everybody, see what everybody's been up to, and catch up with us. And, Box Wine Friday is back. I've been waiting like 2 months for this. So,
Yeah, it's been crazy. But yes, it's good to see. I missed you guys.
We missed
For sure.
you. It's been forever. I feel like it's been a year.
it has been a long 2 months. I will say that.
Yeah, definitely. What's up? Clock Watch says, "Oh yay, the gang is back."
The gang is back.
The Three Musketeers.
I had to text my son to get me a water, so I'm not the only one drink. I'm not drinking. You guys aren't drinking without me.
Oh, I have my water here too. So
hydrate.
Oh crap.
Yes.
So I guess what are we gonna talk about? Tweet. I know you have some exciting news and things going on in your life recently.
I do. So over our break, I bought a house. I've been busy moving and painting and ripping apart things. I also got two pit bull puppies, which are they're taking all of my time. So I want to apologize in advance to anybody if they hear growling, fighting, because they are just tearing it up right now. So
They're so cute.
And you couldn't just get one, right? You
no,
had to get
I had to do two. Well, that was my initial plan. Like I did only say I was going to get one, but my initial plan was to get two, get the puppy phase over with, so they have a playmate or whatever, and then get two and just get it done, and I don't have to worry about it again. Instead of waiting a year and then having to do the whole puppy thing again, I'm like, let me just get the two right out of the way and get it done with. So.
Yep.
Their names are King and Ace, and maybe they'll make an appearance later on. Right now, they're semi-occupied. So
I was gonna say they're really quiet.
Yeah, well, one is laying in the crate, and the other one is, it might be mayhem pretty soon.
So Frankie says, "Hey, happy Friday, ladies."
Hello,
Yay,
happy Friday.
It's Friday. And Melissa says, "Hey,
Hey.
girl." Not Eric. I don't know what that means. So yeah, your puppies, how old are they?
They're going to be 9 weeks old. So
Oh
they
my
are, they were
God.
7 weeks when they came up here. I've had them 2 weeks so far.
They're big.
For the most part, they're pretty good. They sleep pretty good in the crate, which I am not a crate fan. I don't like to crate dogs, but I've been very good with it, which a lot of people would be very surprised. I do get up in the middle of the night. I let them out, and then I bring them in bed with me. So eventually, when I get a man, I'm going to have two pit bulls and a man in my bed. So
You're not gonna have a bed.
thank God I have a king size bed, but that ain't even going to work anymore.
Right.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, once those puppies grow up, they're gonna be hogging the whole bed.
Oh, they're gonna be big too. The king, he's gonna be probably bigger. I'm guessing probably 80 pounds.
They're
I'm
big.
thinking, yeah.
Wow.
So they're my security. Don't come knocking on my door.
Yeah. Right.
I got cameras and pit bulls. Don't
Yeah.
fuck with me.
Exactly.
I might not have a man, but I got some other security around here.
Hey, you don't need a man. You got enough going on over there.
Yes,
For real.
that's true. Got a lot to keep me occupied. But I will
Yes.
say that 2020 was hard. I know that we kind of missed a lot of things. A lot of us went through some personal stuff and just in general, 2020 was a difficult year. I don't even know if the start of 21 is any better yet. But
No,
I'm praying for everybody that they are getting their mental state correct and are trying to be positive and to think forward. Because I will say that even though 2020 was awful for me as an extrovert, I always like to be out. I always like to be social, and I could not do that this year. But I focused on work. I kept myself busy. I paid off credit card debt. I got my life together, and hence the house now and stuff like that. So in the positive end, I excelled this in 2020. So I'm gonna run off of that and keep going in 2021 and continue. But I mean, as much as it was mental for me to get through it, it sucked.
yeah.
It definitely sucked.
I can
But I
totally
hope everybody
understand
is getting their shit together. And I would say that if 2020 didn't bring the hustle out in you, you ain't got it.
Yep.
You do not have it. Like, if you
Wait,
didn't
can you
find
say
some
that
way
again?
to
Can
make-
you say that again?
If
For the people in the back.
if 2020
yeah.
didn't bring the hustle out in you, then you ain't got it. So if you didn't find
Thank
some
you.
way, a niche in something, or to find a positive or anything out of it, you ain't got it. You gotta find something.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter
Yep.
what it is. It could be the smallest little thing, but you have to. I'm thankful I'm in the position that I am. I know that there are many people that are not in my position or in others, and that they're struggling. I understand that completely, and I respect that, and I'm here if anybody needs it, to talk, to listen, food, whatever. But you have to start feeling bad for yourself, and you have to start finding ways to improve it. What way could you do it? I don't know, but we have to figure it out. We're here to talk if you want to talk.
Yes. We are always here, open ears, especially on Clock Watch.
Absolutely.
We love the little back and forth banter. Love it.
Yes.
You know what I love about you guys is how different we all are, and how
Mhm.
you guys work, and you're an extrovert, and 2020 was like really hard on some people, and it really wasn't that bad for me. Honestly, it didn't change anything about my life except for the end of the school year, having to do virtual with the kids. That was a pretty big change for a little bit, but then they started going back to school, to the charter school that opened back up, and really nothing changed. I love 6 feet apart. I always use hand sanitizer.
Let me tell you, I that is one thing I've gained from this. I'm gonna need you to keep your distance from me. I don't want no parts of nobody. I'm gonna need you to take 10 steps back.
Yeah, and I'm
Right?
fine with it. And at the very end of it, I got great news, and I just feel like I don't know. I don't really feel the same way. 2020. I don't know.
Yeah, but you
I
had
agree
you
with
had a
that.
positive outcome in something. So you took something from a not so great year, but for you, maybe an introvert, you're okay with this and how things were under
Do you see how I
certain
dress?
circumstances. Yeah.
Do you think
I got my espresso then prosecco t-shirt on. So
I mean, I hang out. I don't go out. I don't do anything anyway. So it didn't. I was pumped to give me an excuse. Oh, everything closes at 6. It sucks. I've just sitting watching Netflix and serial killer things again. It sucks.
I've saved
See, I'm
thousands
like-
of dollars by not going out to the bars. It's
Right?
been amazing. That was the highlight of it. I'm like, I always needed to be out in a bar or to, whatever. And I'm like, the amount of money that I saved this year from
I
just
can
not going
imagine.
out was astronomical. I'm like, all right, Nicole, you gotta tone it down a little bit.
Now you have a
Yeah,
house.
I'm like a mixture between both of you guys. I love to stay home, but I also love to go out.
Mhm.
So, and in Florida, we don't really have we barely had like a lockdown quarantine situation.
I
So
know
it
you
was
guys are
like,
crazy down
I
there.
know.
Crazy. Like you guys
It was
don't give a
like,
fuck about
it's like
nothing.
the beaches are
Nothing.
closed. Fuck you. We're gonna go to the beach anyways, that kind of thing. I mean, I
You
didn't,
can't
but
do shit in Jersey or Pennsylvania right now. So
oh, well then it was
nothing. You guys are
probably
living your best lives in Florida. Come to Jersey and Pennsylvania. You ain't going out. You're not talking to nobody, eating nothing,
oh,
drinking nothing.
so Andrea, this is Andrea who was on our podcast before. She says, "Hey, sorry I couldn't join. Stuck at work watching." Oh my goodness, my phone. I hate doing this from my phone.
Guys. You're
What?
witnessing history right now.
What?
I just got a call for the liver right now.
What?
I just got the call. Hold on. I just got the call.
Oh my God. Is her liver ready?
I don't know. We're about to find out. Oh my God, I want to hear this exciting news. Ah! So if all of you guys who don't know, I know she didn't really want to talk about it, but it's kind of just sprung up on us. So Montana is getting a liver transplant, hopefully very soon. Yay! She
Yes.
definitely needs it, and that is such a blessing, and that probably made her whole 2020 year so much better. What happened?
Oh. We're waiting impatiently.
So I know. Let me just go through these comments while we wait. Clockwatch, you stole my post. I think he was
Who's
talking to you. You tweet you.
what post did I steal? What if 2020 didn't bring the hustle out in you, you ain't got it? I don't
think
know.
so. I think so.
Well,
He says,
fuck yeah.
yeah.
Well, I am making sure for the people who didn't see it on Clockwatch or on your personal page that they hear it here. Get your shit together.
It definitely it made
Stop
me give.
complaining and find something to be thankful for and just keep moving forward.
Well, it
I'm
definitely
so tired of hearing people complain.
it kicked me in the ass and it gave me the boost I needed, to get shit done.
Yeah.
And now, my goal for this year or maybe next year, early next year, is to buy a house too. And I can't wait.
Well, please
So-
talk to me because there are so many things I can talk to you about and go through. For people who don't know, there are down payment assistance programs where you don't have to put a single red cent down. I did a lot of when I bought my house. I asked for seller assist where they pay majority of your closing costs, so you don't have to come out of pocket for that. So
okay.
like what I paid out of pocket was very small compared. I think my closing costs at the end of the day were going to be almost 15, 16 grand. But with my seller assist and some lending things, like I paid only like a few $1,000s. So it was huge. So there are so many things I can definitely.
I'm definitely going to talk to you about all that. Okay.
Yep.
Pretty Ricky, hello. How are you tonight? And he is elated. I know. I'm like, my hands are sweating. Like I need to find out.
Like I don't
Where
even
is
like to
she?
talk right now about anything else.
I know. I'm
she might
trying
just
to
leave us like that. She might just leave and then
No.
that's it. We don't know what the hell's going on.
She can't do that to us. No. I'm sure, she's talking with the family right now and everything. So, hopefully she comes
everybody
back on.
raise a glass for Montana and
Woo!
pray for her soon-to-be liver transplant and recovery. And we love her and we hope everything goes well.
Mm-hmm. and good health, and hopefully
Yes.
the liver
It
takes.
takes. It takes,
So she
yes.
doesn't, so she doesn't have to go through
We
all
only
this again.
manifest good things over here, so we're not even thinking that it's not going to take. We are going to manifest only positive vibes.
Yes. I'm sending her positive vibes right now.
Yes. Is anybody else around? Nobody wants to talk, chat?
I know, we got a bunch of viewers going on, but nobody wants to talk to us. Are they
Where's
shy?
Quincy? Quincy, you're not around?
Where's Quincy or Eddie or who else? Who else is out there?
Ooh, I did want to say this. In 2021,
Yes.
can we stop with the obscene direct messages?
Please.
Okay. So anytime I post something on Clockwatch, yes, I know I post things that are obscene, but
Yes.
they're fun. They're for fun and games and for people to laugh. I'm not looking for 14,000 friend requests. I am not looking for people in my inbox telling me how they're going to do,
You know,
numerous things to me.
welcome to my life, okay? This is what I deal with
They're
on
all
a
your
daily.
friends. They're all people from
I
you.
know.
You're my only mutual friend. I'm like, they're like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm not even, and I will say this, I am never going to respond to a single one of your direct messages. I love you guys. I appreciate the
We
support,
love you,
the
but
love. Keep commenting
keep it-
on my
yeah.
posts and threads. Keep it there. Don't
Yep.
message me about something because I'm never going to respond. I
Right.
have no intention on. I don't live in Florida. I live in Pennsylvania. So for all of Lady E's friends and on her friend on her Facebook that are, where are you from? I wish
Not
I could.
anywhere near
I wish
you.
I could
so.
screenshot some of the things that have been sent to me recently. I am like
Oh my
almost
God.
mortified. People
Oh
that
my
are
God.
that could be my father. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, old man. I'm gonna need you to simmer down.
All right, so we have a comment that says, what's going on here? What's the topic? Let's talk. All right, what is the
Well, we
topic?
really
How
don't
about
have any really
we don't
topics.
have a
We're just kind
topic.
of chatting and catching up. You got something to talk
Nope.
about?
Let's talk. Let's do it. Pretty Ricky says, what are y'all sipping on tonight? Well, it's Box Wine Friday for Tweet and I.
Box Wine Friday!
So that's what we're doing. And we're just hanging out and having some fun and drinking some wine and talking with you guys and
We're
ourselves.
catching up. We haven't seen or talked. We haven't even seen each other like that in 2 months. So we're just literally just here catching up.
It's been that long. I can't believe it. Oh, and like I'm using my phone again tonight just because I
Me
took
too.
my laptop.
My computer keeps crashing.
Oh, I took it to go get fixed and they're like, yeah, 3 days. I was like, cool. And then they're like, oh no, it's going to take longer. We got to order parts and COVID and all this stuff. It takes longer to get blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh, the parts that we got were like defected. So it's going to take a little longer. And then I like go in there to pick it up the other day. It was like 2 days ago. And he was like, it's not even what we said it was before. It's like totally something different. And I was like, okay, so when were you going to call me to tell me this? Because they never even called me or anything. And I was like, I'm not paying for shit. Give me my computer and I'm out. I'm taking it somewhere else.
Agreed.
And there was another lady in there too that was complaining about her shit too. So
let me tell you what, once I moved into my house, I discovered a leak in my kitchen. And I tried to go back to the sellers and they initially disclosed it, but they said that they fixed it, which they didn't. I have now mold all on my walls. Everything has to get ripped out. I've had general contractors come here. I've had plumbers come here. $4,000. $4,000 it's going to cost me to fix. That's coming out of my pocket.
oh my God. See, that's the only thing I'm like terrified
Buy a house.
about.
Buy a house, they say, right?
So
Buy a house.
terrified.
See what fucking happens. I'm like, all right, I'm buying a solid brick house. It's good. It's sturdy. I mean, it had good bones and, the guy the boyfriend of the woman who owned it, he was some pretend contractor and did a lot of the work himself, which he
Yeah.
fucked everything up. And now I just was telling Jess last night, or I think it was the other night, I'm like, if you don't see me for the next 2 years, besides you coming to my house, I'm not going to be out. I'm going to take this house. I'm going to put money into it. I'm going to sell it, rent it, do something, and then I'm out. I'm done. Like, I need to fix it where I can make my money back. In some ways, I'm going to put a half bath out there. One of these days, I'll take you guys on a tour of my little McMansion.
Hey. Well, I can't wait to come visit you and stay in your mansion
Yes.
and play with your puppies.
I mean, it is it is very tiny, but it's perfect for me.
That's all that matters. But
Well,
that's
by
awesome.
the time these dogs get bigger, I'll have to move because I won't be able to move around in here with them.
Yeah, but I think that's awesome. No, you're fixing it up and you want to get, something that you really, really want after, sell it,
Yeah.
rent it out, whatever. That's awesome.
Yeah, because I could rent this out for what I pay in a mortgage. I could make like $600 off of it a month by renting it. So,
Hey,
yeah.
extra money in your
And
pocket.
that's now. And that's now.
Yeah.
Because the area that I live in, the school district is very, very good.
Oh.
So I don't have
Yeah.
any children, so I could care less about the school district. But for people or families who do have kids, this is the area that they want to be in. So
But I mean, it means it's a good area too. Like
for the
where
most
you're at.
part, I guess, for now.
Well, that's
You
good.
you go 10 blocks down, you don't want to walk in those streets. I'm not even kidding.
That's how Tampa is too.
Mhm.
It could be like this nice neighborhood, and then like 2 streets over, it's like
Yep.
don't go
Yeah,
out there at
it's
night.
probably literally maybe only 10 blocks, and they consider that the West Ward of Easton. So
I don't know how to pronounce this name, but Smith says, yeah, sounds like you should take your computer back. Yeah, definitely taking it. I already took it back. I took it out of that shop, and I was like, never going to go back again, and I'm going to write a horrible review. So I read all the reviews before I took it there, and it were all good. So I was like, okay, cool. And it's like right by my house, close.
of course.
And I was like, who wrote these reviews? It was probably the people who work there. And Black says, word up.
Hi, Corey.
What's that? Just draw. So, yeah, and then my whole car
We're impatiently with. Oh yeah, what is going on with that?
Oh my God.
Never get a
So-
hybrid again, ever, please.
So
Like,
it wasn't.
the
It wasn't
fucking
my
amount for a
idea.
battery.
I know. It was like I could have got a whole
I'm
new
like, Jesus
car.
Christ.
So I took it. Somebody gave me some really great advice and gave me contact info for a different place. And they actually come to you. It's like stationed in Orlando, and which is like 2 hours from me. So they come to you like wherever you're at, and they take your battery, replace it. But the battery is like refurbished, so it's not like a brand new battery. But
Yeah.
I got a 5-year warranty on it, which would buy me time to like, trade it in or whatever when that time comes. So, yeah, and I ended up paying $1,700, a little over $1,700 for this.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean,
Well, at
and
least you got a 5-year warranty on that $1,700.
yes. Oh, what happened?
And we're leaving right now.
You're leaving right now? Oh my
You're going
God.
right now? You're going right now to go get it? Like right now? Oh my God.
Montana.
Love you guys.
Oh my God.
Happy New Year.
We love you.
I
Please, I
love
hope you have
you.
a safe surgery and recovery. Please, we'll try to keep in touch with you and we'll keep everybody updated. We love you.
Love you too. I'll text you.
I love
We
you.
are manifesting good things for you.
Thank you.
Stay safe, okay?
Oh my God, that's so
Aw,
awesome.
See, there you go, guys. You witnessed history. Montana's leaving right now to go get her liver.
Yes, and Black says congratulations and kisses. Oh my God, I can't believe that. That's so soon. Like, what was she, ninth on the list? And now it's like,
Yeah, she
bam.
was ninth on the list.
Oh
Because
my
before
God.
you chimed in, before I was talking to her. She was like initially whatever fourth or something like that, and I guess her levels went up, so they bumped her back up the list. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, Jesus Christ!
Oh my God. And it happened on our show.
I
Ah,
know.
that's so crazy. Oh my God, I'm so excited for her. Like, this is amazing.
Oh, I know.
She's gonna be awesome. This is
Yes.
great. It's great. Pretty Ricky, what a good tip on purchasing home. Oh, I
Ooh.
think it's you.
Um,
Is he saying that you gave him a good tip or has he won a good tip? What a
are
good
you
tip.
looking for a good tip, or did I tell you a good tip? I'm not quite sure.
I don't know what
I
you
will
mean.
tell you, I had a great
Clarify.
realtor. Initially, I was very standoffish. I felt like he was being very pushy, and I said, "Listen, I don't need to go anywhere. I'm on a month-to-month lease. Don't push me. When I find the house, I will buy the house. That's not the problem." But in the end, it worked out, and but the limbo of waiting, like I was pre-approved. I knew what I was pre-approved for, and I was pre-approved for way more than what I purchased this home for. But the limbo of having to wait until you could find out if you were actually getting the house. I had to pay for a home inspection. I had to pay for all of these things and not even
Yeah.
know if this house was going to be mine. Like I had put out hundreds of dollars, and to know, like, a week later they could have come back and said, you can't, I got an FHA loan, a first time home buyer's loan. This is my first home. So with FHA, it's great. The rates are ridiculous. My rate is 2.75% right now, which is insane. So if you have the ability to buy, now is the time to buy, especially with going into the new presidency. Things are going to start changing. That rate is not going to stay the same for long. So
Jimmy says, hello, ladies, and congrats to Montana. Yay!
Yes.
Congrats, Montana. And then Smith says, for a battery, 1700. What car is that? So I don't purchase it.
Well,
It's a Toyota Prius, which is a hybrid. So if you have a hybrid car, I suggest, you save a lot of money on gas. It's great. It lasts you a long time. It cost me like $20, maybe less, to fill my tank up, which is awesome. And that's like maybe once every week and a half or something. So it's great. And I drive every single day. So that's the good
but
part.
now you're paying for a back now in gas for that goddamn battery. Oh, good Lord.
Oh my God. I was like not expecting that after
When you
Christmas.
said that amount, I almost shit myself. I'm like, what?
I
for
almost
a fucking
shit myself.
battery? I would have literally shit myself. I'm like, this is
I'm pretty sure
I
was standing there in the dealership, and they told me that, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I was like, fuck you. Like, I don't know what I said, but I was just like, what? That's ridiculous.
I would have punched somebody in their fucking face and said, you are fucking out of your goddamn mind. Bye. I could probably scrap this for more than what I'm fucking paying for a goddamn battery.
Right? That's like almost the price of the car if I were to like resell it or whatever.
Exactly. Like, that's insane.
Like, why? Why would I do that? Oh, it was awful. So Pretty Ricky says, yes, what are some good tips?
Make sure you have a good realtor. I think that is number one. And I would say I would talk to a mortgage broker or mortgage lender prior to you even starting to look, to see if you're pre-qualified and what the amount that you're pre-qualified for. So you're not looking for houses that are out of your price range, or that's important, because you don't want to start looking at things that you may or may not be able to afford, because trust me, there's oh God, it sucks you in. You're like, fuck it, I can afford that. I'm like, all right. I'm like, and I could have, because I'm paying less now for a mortgage than what I was paying in rent. So I'm like, all right, so I could kind of up the ante, but you have to forget you're paying for, property taxes, you're paying for homeowners insurance, things like that. That adds up. But the reason why I chose where I am now is because my property taxes here where I am are only like $2,900 a year, which is unheard of. If I go 5 miles into Jersey, $5,000, $6,000, even further, like by my job, or because I commute like 60 miles to work. If I go by my job and look at a house, $10,000, $12,000 for just property taxes alone. That's not your mortgage. That's nothing. So, yes, I am suffering, being, further away from my job. But again, my friends, my family are out here. The only thing that's out there is my job, which is important.
Yeah.
But
right.
Yeah. So I would say a good realtor, talk to a really good mortgage lender, a mortgage broker, find somebody that's good. Facebook, anything, communicate. That's how I found my realtor. That's how I found my mortgage lender.
So what was the first step that you took? Did you fix your credit first, or
I fixed my credit first? Yes. Although I did go to, I started fixing my credit and paying off debt. And then I went to the mortgage lender and they said, you got some time, you got to pay some more off. So I think within like 2 or 3 months after that, I did what they told me to do. My score jumped like 20, 30 points after that. And then it was time for me. I got the pre-approval letter, like this is what you're pre-approved for. You can start looking and then go from there. I will tell you with credit card debt, it's awful. So, and I wouldn't say that mine was astronomical, but my cards were damn near maxed out.
Oh my God. Yes. See, that was I think the smartest thing I've ever done in my life was not get credit cards ever. Well, so I was like, I know myself, and if I go and get a credit card, I'm gonna just spend.
Well,
so I was
now because I've been and I follow all of these things on TikTok and watch all of these things and what to do. One of these like financiers, they explain to you on how to, focus on your credit and what to do and stuff like that. Get a credit card, $300 limit, $500 limit. If have less than perfect credit, charge $20 on that credit card. $20.
Okay.
Pay that $20 off. Well, first it is find out when that credit card reports to the credit bureaus. So say your credit card reports to the bureaus on the 17th of the month. You make sure that you're paying that $20 balance completely off before they report it. So when they report it, it looks like you charged something and then you paid it off. So that continuously keeps bumping your credit. It will continue to do that constantly. So yes, I paid thousands of dollars in credit card debt off in, a short amount of time. But I suffered through that. I'm like, I'm not going out. I'm not doing anything.
No box
but it worked for my benefit because now I got it to a point where, all right, now I understand. Yeah. So, and since then my limits have gone up. I'm like, that was stupid.
Smith says, but the money you save goes to the battery. Yes, my car save money in gas, but the expenses, awful. I don't recommend. Says, I agree. I'd put hands and feet. Someone tell me $1,700 for a battery. They need to tell me that before I purchase the car. This has my pressure up now. No, it's actually at the dealership. It's $3,500 to replace the battery. I found a cheaper way, and it'll last me another 5 years until I trade in my car.
Oh my God.
Hopefully. And not get another hybrid.
Yeah, please don't get another hybrid.
Oh my God. So my ex-husband picked out that car. I was like, okay, cool. We'll get it. Anyways, that's another podcast. He says, thanks, ladies. That was very helpful. You ladies are amazing.
You're
Aw,
welcome.
thank you. You're
Please
welcome.
reach out. I don't educate. I just know what I've experienced over the last 7 or 8 months. That's all I know.
Jimmy says, glad you don't have a total electric vehicle. Batteries run 10 to 15,000.
Oh, all right. So cancel hybrids
Oh,
and electric
hell no.
vehicles.
Hell no. Can you imagine?
Jesus Christ.
Ah,
That's more than the fucking car.
this guy in my apartment complex parks his Tesla in the garage. And isn't that full battery or yeah, total electric? A
I
Tesla?
don't know if it's total electric. I'm not 100% certain on that, but
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe the viewers can tell us what a Tesla is. I know they like drive on themselves. Like,
yes. I actually just recently bought stock in something similar to Tesla. It's not Tesla, but it is
oh,
it is for a stock that, or for something that
yes.
helps run cars. Like, I think Volvo bought into it, and it's like self-driving cars, stuff like Tesla, whatever. I don't even know what the name of the stock is right now. I can't think of it, but I just bought a bunch of shares in that. So
yeah.
he is the youngest billionaire, opposed to Kylie Jenner. He's like 25 years old. He developed this software for self-driving cars and things like that, and it was all over the internet. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy some stock in that and see what happens. I'm like, if it blows up like Tesla, then I'm be rich. I'll be a thousandaire.
Woo! Yes. Then you can get your mansion.
Yeah, I could step it up from the half a double to a full house.
All right. Oh my God. But I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that shit. It's taken care of. I'm done. I'm stacking my money from now on. Hopefully no other huge expenses are coming my way right now. I was like, damn, I was doing good too. I was like Christmas came up.
You're breaking up, E. E, you're frozen. It's just me here.
Oh, I lost it for a little bit. No internet connection. Great. So yeah, I was like spoiling my kids and everything, and then bam, like that hit. It was awful, but I stayed positive.
I'm hearing bits and pieces of what you're saying. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You can't hear me.
I don't know if it's me or you, but it sounds awful.
It's probably me.
Can anybody comment and let us know if you guys are hearing anything weird, or is it just me?
Well, I think my internet just went out
again. Now you're better.
Okay.
You're better. It was awful for a second. Like, I almost had to take these things out of my ears.
Well, all of a sudden it was just like no internet. I was like, great, awesome. Why does it always do this when I'm online? Any other time, it's fine. It's crazy. Whatever. I just turned the internet off my phone. It's good. Like, I don't need you, bitches.
Yes.
Ryan says, just think of the pity dog houses you can buy with all that loot.
Oh, yes. My thousandaire money, I could, here, I'll show you guys. You guys want to see? They're sleeping.
Oh my God, there's going to be
how
so
do
cute.
I,
Switch the camera. Oh my God. Ah, they're so adorable. I just want to like squeeze their little faces.
I'm gonna let them rest, because I know in an hour they're gonna be tearing ass again. As soon as I want to go to sleep, that's it.
All right, Jason says he can hear us.
Okay, thank you.
Jimmy says he can hear us too.
Thank you.
And I was breaking up, and now I'm good. Yeah.
Hi, Ryan. We can't wait to have you back on the show. We're gonna think of some wild and crazy shit to talk about next time.
I know. I've been like keeping a mental note of all the questions. I got to start writing some stuff down.
Yes.
I got a lot of good ones. Life
Yeah.
experiences.
I'm lacking in that department right now, so I'm really, really stressed the fuck out. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's been a tough month and a half.
I'm sure it'll get better for you now that you got this house and all this space and
Oh, yeah.
everything. Jason says, cute. Cute
Thank you.
doggy. So Montana had a guy, not a guy. I didn't mean to say that, but Ryan says love him. But she had, I guess, one of her doctors, right?
Yes.
She was telling us about one of the doctors that was seeing her, and he was having issues with his wife. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I could pull it up because I don't remember all of the details of it.
Yeah, all I remember is that I guess his wife cheated on him and he wants to still be married, I guess. But I don't know if she still wants to be or not. I can't remember.
I'm trying to pull up our thing. Let's see.
But he's like in love with her still and wants to make it work. But then he's like, I don't know if I should leave. He's like, I'm going to be heartbroken either way. That's what I remember from it.
Okay. So.
Oh, Ryan says, bring it on, ladies. He's ready to go. You brought it up?
Yes, I'm just reading. I'm trying to pull out the parts that are not appropriate to this. What does it say? So she was having something medical done and she was in the hospital or what have you. And so they got to talking and she was talking about Power P and whether she should do it in the hospital or not. And he said, so do men get a say? And she said, of course, watch us and ask, asking for a friend. This is for our asking for a friend portion of our show. And he goes, okay, I can ask you and write down your, he says, I was recently cheated on and he knows that he needs to leave her, but he can't. I asked if he goes through her phone or anything. And he said, no, he doesn't want to know because he knows that she is, but he is completely in love with her. How does she walk away from her or how does he walk away from her and be broken or stay and be broken or stay and be broken?
Mm-hmm.
So do you walk away and be broken or do you stay and be broken?
I think it all depends on how long they've been in a relationship. And was it just one time or was it several times? Or do these two people that that she went and cheated on him with, do they have like a serious relationship or feelings going on there? Or is she like remorseful about it or, that kind of thing. So we need a lot more details for this story.
Yeah. I mean, it's very, very vague, but I would say, okay, so do you stay and be broken or do you leave? Again, I would say it would be the length of the relationship, what type of, you have children, you have, what are you looking to get out of this? Are you looking to fix it or are you looking to be done? I think you're broken regardless.
Right. Yeah.
Broken is regardless. So now take that out of the equation. Broken is already there. You've been cheated on. That's it. The trust is gone. Anything's gone. So that's it. The thing is now you have to make the decision whether you're going to understand and not understand, but accept it and move
Mhm.
on, or you're going to leave.
What would you do in that situation?
Honestly, it would really depend on the situation and see where I was in that. I mean, I
Mhm.
have been in relationships where people have cheated, I have stayed, and some I have left. But it
Yeah.
depends on my literal love for that person. Like, if, and that's the terrible fucking part. Like,
Yeah, I know.
you shouldn't have to deal with that shit regardless. It shouldn't
Right.
have to be a priority, or something that you even have to think about.
Yeah.
But people step out of their relationships all the time. You have to, and unfortunately in this day and age, and I know that one of your friends on Facebook mentioned it about the whole social media thing, and that's something that we can get into in another podcast. But social media definitely plays a role in it, with like I said earlier, with the direct messages. People, they're lonely, they seek for other things that they're lacking at their home, or vice versa. But I
Yeah.
guess I don't know. I mean, I guess, yes, it would have to depend on the situation at hand. Am I really fully invested in this? Do I want to work to fix it? Is this person willing to fix it? Or are they just the other thing I posted the other day about men apologizing, which is, and I could say it goes both ways, because some of us women choose not to. We'll avoid that situation too. So it does
Right.
go both ways. But men
Yeah.
tend to do it more than women do. But it's tough. Like,
I know.
I don't
I
know.
know. I
I
know.
don't even know. I
So
really don't.
let's get to these questions, or
Depends
not
on how
questions.
good that dick is.
I was gonna say that, but let's get to these comments real quick. Ryan says, I still have the list of questions we compiled from last time I was on, and we said we wanted to talk about them next time. LOL. I would also like to address the free free the free the nipple issue Lady E posted earlier on her feed.
Oh.
Yes, I want to discuss that too. Free the boobies. And Jessica says, hi,
Hey,
ladies.
Swag!
Hi. And Carlos, hey, Carlos. Carlos was also a guest on our show one day. That
Hi,
was awesome.
Carlos.
And
Yes,
he
walk away
says,
and be broken.
because you're broken either way.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff says, cheating and abuse is a deal breaker. I don't care how long we've been together. I think I'm like right there with you. I can't get past it. If it happens once, how do you know it's not going to happen again?
I mean, it's going to happen again regardless.
Yeah,
Once a
so
cheater, always a cheater. So it doesn't
it's like
matter.
obviously
You can tell me
I'm
all the
not.
lies, everything.
Yeah, obviously I'm not the one you want, and you're not ready to like be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, I would have wished you would have told me sooner
Mm-hmm.
before you did that, but you didn't. So bye.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy says, what makes you happy? I guess do what makes you happy.
Oh, okay.
And yes, you need more info before making sound decision. Definitely. Because I mean, if you have kids together, it's a little different. That plays a different little factor in that situation. Cindy, hey.
Hi, Cindy.
So, well, he knows if he stays, he'll be broken, but he doesn't know for sure.
He'll be broken if he goes. Oh, he's frozen. So he knows if he stays, he'll be broken. And if he doesn't know for sure, he'll be broken if he goes.
Am I still frozen?
No, you're better now.
Okay.
I'm so far away from my computer. I have to
I know.
I have to go.
But
I'm
using my phone, so the words are like this big, and I'm not wearing my glasses.
I have contact lenses in, and I'm still not seeing anything. So
And then we also have Scott Keller. Hey, says
You're
bruh.
breaking up again.
Ah,
All right. So, bruh, first, really unprofessional of a friggin' doctor to share all that. In my personal opinion, where's Montana? Because this has to be a cover story for someone else. Okay. Hi, Scott. If you missed our previous portion of our show, Montana is just got the call earlier that she is on her way to get a liver transplant. So she is not here to fully disclose her conversation with said doctor.
Right.
I'm only giving bits and pieces of what we prior discussed. So we don't know the whole story. But yes, she has had some health issues and she was on the liver transplant and she got the call live on our show. So she is not here to fully disclose the entire conversation. I'm sorry that you're only getting bits and pieces, but that's all I
Yeah.
know. All we know, rather.
We can discuss this when she gets back.
Yes, in a couple of
more,
months. So, yeah.
More depth, and maybe she'll have more conversations with this doctor and he'll give her more information about that.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason that he was saying all this to her is because she was talking about our podcast to him and what we talk about. So, I mean, maybe it is a little unprofessional in a way, but she's been seeing these doctors for a very, very long time. So I'm sure she's made some kind of friendship connection with them. So it's not completely unprofessional of them. You know, I mean,
Correct.
you get to,
They're
you get to
having
know
normal
these people.
conversation. You have normal
Right.
conversation with people, just in general.
Right. Exactly. You get to know people. You want to know who's like working on your body.
Yeah,
you know?
seriously. I don't need you to talk to me. Tell me your whole life. I need to know everything before you start cutting me open.
Right? And Jess says, we can work through just about anything else, but when trust and security is lost, my mind, heart, and spirit will never bounce back from that. Girl, I am with you. I've tried it before. I tried to be with somebody who cheated on me, and I couldn't let it go. Couldn't.
I know. It is tough.
Mm-mm. I'm using Anyways.
Oh, kids. I got the kids, the dogs. Thankfully,
Stop.
my heathens are
I need
sleeping at the
them.
moment.
I need them. Yes, I do. Brandon Simpson says, what I miss. Oh my God.
Seriously, Brandon?
Phone died.
I'm
Well,
gonna need you to
you
get
know
your
what?
whole life together.
For real.
You're gonna have to watch the
We are not going back 52 minutes and 56 seconds, okay? You're gonna have to like
You missed a lot.
rewind that shit. Right. You guys need to get what?
Portals by Facebook. What's that?
What is that? I don't know.
I've never heard of a portal by Facebook.
Portal by Facebook. School us on that, please.
Yes,
Jimmy.
please.
Oh, I guess he does know. Yes, Montana. Congrats. Prayers for Montana. Woo! Yes. Oh, here comes a long one. For me personally, I would leave because once the trust is gone, I would never trust them again. But as a coach, I would advise people differently based on their own wants and needs pertaining to their specific situation, because I cannot assume everyone else would feel the same way I do in these particular situations. That's true. Very, very good advice,
Yes.
Mr. Doctor.
Yes.
Thank you. That's awesome. Lady E, is that my child in the background? Sounds just like my son. Gotta love him. Yeah, you want him? He's yours. Come get him, okay? He's been at my house long enough. Come get him. He's all yours. Take him away. Brandon says, I was just curious what the last topic was. Okay, so
we didn't really have any topics.
we don't have
We're just
topics.
winging it.
We are winging it tonight. We are having fun. It is Box Wine Friday.
Yes.
It's the ladies hanging out. And that's what we're doing. Montana was here joining us earlier, but you know, way more important things came up. So, and we're very excited for that.
I'm gonna need you to hold down the fort for like 30 seconds. Hey Trim.
Oh my God.
I have to pee. I gotta pee. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes thinking I'm gonna pee my pants any second now.
All right,
Sorry,
go
everybody,
pee.
I'll
Go
be right
pee.
back.
That box of wine goes right through ya. All right, so I guess it's just me solo again. Yay! And Jess says, "Nope, I'm good. I have my own stalker. You know, you can have another one. It's okay. Like, totally fine. 2 is good, or 3, whatever. I'll give him to you." But he's a cutie, though. Oh, thank you. She said you were cute. I don't think he cares. You're not gonna say thank you?
What?
Rude.
What?
Anyways, she said you were a cutie. Great. Brandon says, "Oh, okay, cool." And Ryan says, "When I visit the doctor, we spend more time talking about how much we hate 45 than my health." What is 45? You hate 45. I am very confused about that, so I'm going to need you to explain that, Ryan, because I have no idea what 45 means. But I'm really excited about tonight's show, and I'm so glad all of you guys came out and supported us and commented on everything. And we got some great news from Montana, and she was here with us today. It was so exciting. And we haven't seen each other in like 2 months, and we just put Power P on hold because everybody has going through a lot of different changes in their life, which is great. I mean, it's good changes. And Sweet is back.
I'm back. I would just like to say that my dogs have the worst gas imaginable. It is like fucking bombs went off in this fucking place. I'm like, seriously, they're 9 weeks old. Their asses are blowing shit. Like, I'm like, I have candles burning and I can still smell it.
You might need to like change their dog food maybe.
Well,
what do you give them?
I'll be honest. They've had some issues over the last week and a half. So I've just recently started giving them. I put pumpkin in their food. Yesterday to try to help because it has been an utter nightmare. Jess can vouch for that. I feel bad for her because she's honestly been helping me. She's been amazing. Because I need to get their kennel cough vaccinations so I can put them in doggy daycare. But, a few days a week because I'm gone. But she's been coming because she lives right down the street. So she's been coming to help me out a couple days a week and letting them out, so they're not stuck in a cage for 10 hours or whatever.
Right.
But, I feel like every time she comes here, they've shit over everything. Oh, my God.
So I asked Ryan because he said that him and his doctor talk about 45, and I was like totally drawing a blank. I was like, what the hell is 45? So now everybody's telling me 45 is Trump.
Is it from Trump? Yes.
I was like, okay, now I get it. 45 is Trump. Thank you guys. I'm totally lost with that. I guess that's the natural blonde in me. Sorry. Yes, I am a natural blonde. I'm not a black. It says, oh, never mind. Yes, girl, I love those puppies, but I can't deal with the gas fumes.
Oh my God, it is awful. Like puppy breath is one thing. It smells like skunk and whatever. I'm like, I could get totally past that. But their asses, the shit that is coming out of it is obscene. I'm like, you guys are small. I can only imagine when you're 80 pounds.
See, I have a pity too. She's 2 years old, but she farts all the time, but it doesn't stink. Like I can hear her like I'm in the kitchen cooking and she's just like down there farting. Like, ew.
Well, I was like, for now, I've been giving them rice and their dry dog food. Like I've been making rice for them and the dry dog food, and it did help. And then, but the problem is that they're eating their own shit.
Oh, that's not good. That's weird.
Yes.
That's not normal.
But, I mean, it is normal. And
it
some
is?
dogs, some dogs
my
they eat their own shit.
My Shih Tzu used to do that, but
yeah.
she only started doing it when I got pregnant with my daughter. And then that's
They
when she
either do
started
it
doing
when they're lacking something or they're still hungry. And the problem is that I'm gone. So I can't feed them
Yeah.
the 4 times a day that, they say to do it. So I'm
Yeah.
feeding them twice a day, but I'm making sure that at least it's something substantial.
Yeah.
But I know it's been an adjustment for them and for me and stuff like that. But
Yeah. Yeah. They need to go to
they're
doggy
gonna be,
daycare.
oh, next Saturday is their appointment. I just have to get through another week.
Yeah. They'll be good. They'll be fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Ryan says pitties are renowned
Renowned.
for being highly productive. Oh my God, I can't.
Highly productive fart machines. Ryan, I wish if I had smell-o-vision right now, you guys could completely smell it because even the candles that I have burning are not burning off the fucking shit that is coming out of their ass right now.
Oh my God. And Jess says, I love those babies. I enjoy every minute, even when they decide to drop bombs for me.
It seems like anytime Jess comes here, they've destroyed everything. And I feel terrible. On Monday, I had to leave them all alone for like 10, 11 hours by themselves. They did amazing.
Aww.
Jess comes here like 3 days a week. She'll come like twice a day. Every time she came this week, every day there was a disaster in here. And I felt completely awful. I'm like, oh, God, I'm so sorry. You got to work. I'm like, she's bathing a dog because the dog's got shit all over him. I'm like,
oh, well, that's a good friend right there. Dealing with your dog's shit. Yeah. Yeah. Don't lose that one, okay?
No, she's stuck with me for life. She has no choice in the matter.
Ryan says, he who must not be named, hence 45. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Jeremy, hi.
Hi,
He says,
Jeremy.
what we talking about? What do you want to talk about?
Yes. Because you don't really
What
want
do
to know
you?
what we're talking about.
Oh, so I think, no, we're talking about dog farting, but we don't. Oh my God. Okay. Can you guys? Oh my God.
Get it together.
It's together now. I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So, Jeremy, I think, actually wants to be on our show one day.
Oh,
Hopefully.
do you, Jeremy?
I
What do you
think
want
he
to talk
does.
about, Jeremy?
He told me this. He's a stand-up comedian, so he wants to come on to our show, and he's also a barber who works at Offset Barbershop with my girl Melissa. Hey.
Oh, hey.
So, and she does my hair, so I see him all the time. But you should definitely come on our show one day. We would love it.
Yes, we would love that.
And Jess says, I think it's the boys. I had a girl pity and a boy, and I can vouch the boys' gas is horrific. Hey, just like humans.
Yes, exactly.
What a weird concept. Oh my God, let me get this situated here. Okay. So, and then we have all these comments coming in. Why is there no sound?
Melissa, nobody else seems to be having a problem.
I don't know. It's not us.
Turn your sound on Facebook, maybe, or your volume might be down.
It says, ew, shit eating.
Sorry. It's the reality of my life right now.
Ryan says, mellow vision. Not today. They were good boys.
Yes, they were good boys today.
Oh, that's so cute. He says, I'm late to the party. I do want to be on the show. I can talk about anything, and I just got my mic. Woo! Yes! All right. He said he could talk about anything. All right, we're
Uh-huh.
ready to bring it.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring it to you. Okay, don't be scared.
You better have your box wine ready.
Melissa says, "Yeah, I fixed it."
Yay! Mercer!
Now you can hear us. Yay! And I went through all the comments. So, oh my God. I'm gonna get my life together one of these days. One of these days. No, I have the charger cord and the headphone cord all like right here, and I put my foot down, and it just. Anyways, yeah.
All I see is your tits. That's all I keep seeing. Every time you fix it, I just get like a full frontage.
Oh, like a.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
See?
See, I didn't
That's all
mean to do it
she's
that
doing,
time.
everybody. She's just giving you a glimpse of what you're missing.
My boobies.
See, she's got the sexy bra on with the strap here. I like it.
I know. You like it? Have you ever heard of Shein? Have you heard of Shein?
Yes.
I love Shein. So this is where that's from.
But I have like bigger boobs. I don't know if I could fit anything with Shein.
No, you can't.
Like exactly. I'm like, I need like a full support bra. Like
mine's like a negative A. Okay.
Oh
no.
yeah, no.
No, they're not that small. But I only like wearing those bralettes, and I'm pretty sure they. So
I can wear bralettes at home. Like if I'm just sleeping, but then I'll wake up with one tit over here, one over there. They don't stay in, but I cannot wear them out ever. No, I need something with actual support and.
Yeah. I don't need that, so I'm good.
All of my clothes are still really packed, so I've like literally been living with or wearing the same clothes for like 3 or 4 weeks now. I just keep washing the same things because that's like the only room I really haven't gotten to like touch yet. Like I felt food and actual like living things were more important than my clothes. So I've literally been wearing the same clothes on rotation. I actually went and bought new clothes so I didn't have to unpack my other ones.
I totally understand that because when I moved from California to Florida, all my stuff was like in storage for like 4 months. So I was living out of like 2 suitcases.
Yeah.
And so I didn't even think to bring like job interview clothes or anything like that. I was like, oh, I'm just going to transfer jobs. I'll be good. I'll just start like the next day. Nope, but that didn't happen. I had to go out and buy interview clothes. I had to go I was like, oh. And then I finally got my clothes. I was like, I didn't even know I had this.
Yeah. Well, most of my clothes, because they're all work clothes, and now we're like completely almost stressed down at work. So I'm not dressing up at all. I'm like rolling out of bed and going to work. But normally it's business attire. Like I'm in some sort of a dress or heels or something. And now I'm just wearing whatever. So I don't even have to worry about unpacking those clothes. But, some of my nicer things are in there. But no. Yeah. If it doesn't require leggings, Timbs, sneakers, slippers, a sweatshirt, I'm not wearing it right now. Not happening.
I wear like workout clothes to work. Like exercise clothes, leggings, a tank top, whatever.
That Florida weather, I'm jealous. I'm going in damn near ski clothes because
oh no.
Not only is it freezing outside, but it's freezing in the damn office. So I'm like, I have my little space heater at my desk.
Oh, Jeremy says he's never scared.
Never scared. All right.
Okay. All right. You better be ready. Oh. Brian says, be ready to talk about Copenhagen. Oh, wait. Copra. Okay, I don't even know.
I don't know.
Coprophagia? Did I say it right? Copenhagen.
I don't know.
Copra.
I've already had too much wine, Ryan. Like I can't pronounce all these fucked
Can
up
you
words.
please break that down so us ladies can understand?
Listen, every time I'm watching myself on Facebook as we're
Yeah.
talking, and every time
Mhm.
I lean forward, I'm like, I can see my face because I'm trying to read what it says.
It's like this. Like my eyes are. No box wine. I drink dark liquor over here. Of course you do, because you're a guy.
Well,
Whatever. You're
you
not
wanna
ready.
you never scare. You're gonna get yourself a box wine. I might have to ship one from Pennsylvania, and then you're gonna have to enjoy it with us.
He says little boobies need love too. Yes, they do.
I like my boobs. I just need them to be here.
I like my boobs too.
I'm like, 38 is coming up in like 4 weeks exactly today, 38.
Woo-hoo.
And I'm like, here.
Yes, girl. You said
Maybe.
38? 38
Yes.
is coming up
Yes.
next month? What
Yes.
day next month? February?
February 8th. Next month, I'll be 38.
My son's birthday is March 8th.
Is
So
it?
a month after yours. Yeah. And mine's May 9th.
May 9th?
Mhm.
Jess's is a couple of days before me. She will be turning the big 40.
Uh-oh. You're going to do like some big, huge thing for her? Surprise.
Well, we were supposed to be in Miami.
Mhm.
We were, yes.
I would come down for that. I would do that.
It was planned, but because of COVID, we had to cancel it. But I did book a photo shoot for her own personal photo shoot, which she keeps telling me no on, which I'm like, I told you it's a done deal already, so you better figure
A
it out.
photo shoot?
Mm-hmm.
For her?
Just for her.
Oh, that's
get
awesome.
her hair and makeup done. I'm going to do
Why
a
can't she do
champagne
that?
cup.
She doesn't want to do it?
I don't know.
She better do it.
Slag, tell me why you don't want to do it.
For real. Like she
I thought
needs
it would
to do
be nice. We can't go anywhere. We can't really do anything. Pennsylvania is really still closed down, and nobody. And all of us are essential workers, so it's we have to be mindful of who we're around and stuff like that. So I mean, I see Jess like all the time, but we're mindful of who else we're around.
Right.
But we don't see anybody else.
But you should come to Tampa. Like you can go to the beach. There's so many clubs.
I have family in Tampa.
Okay, then it's done.
Just haven't gotten down there yet.
You need to.
Yeah, so that was my gift to her, was her own, just to have something for herself for the day. But she keeps telling me no.
Jess, please do it. You're gonna love it when it's.
I just told her she better get her faux fur. We're gonna do the photographer sent me like samples of like a champagne spray shoot. I'm like, that's fucking amazing.
That is awesome. You should definitely do that.
So
Brian says bras for bustier ladies are so hard to find and so ridiculously expensive. I have shopped with women who have double Ds and triple Ds, and they have nothing but problems finding good bras to wear even in adult stores.
I have double Ds. It may not seem that I have double Ds, but I do.
My son said, dang.
But really, they're not. It looks like they're that way, but it's because I'm petite. I'm petite, so I'm only 5'3". So for my height and to have,
You're 5'3"? I thought you were taller than that.
No, I'm only 5'3".
Oh my God, I'm 5'7". I would like tower over you.
Yes.
I thought you were like my height.
No, I'm only 5'3", so.
She said, girl, I'm doing 39 again. 2020 didn't count.
I
am right there with you. Then I'm 33. Okay, we're going to go with that. Carol, is this your mom?
Yes, it's my mom. I'm aging
You're
like
aging
my mom.
her.
My mom is a beauty queen. I love you, Mom.
Yes. Thanks for tuning in tonight. My mom's birthday is May 9th too. Oh my God. Funny coincidence. Hey! And this year it's actually on Mother's Day. So you better do something special for her.
Oh, that
Yes.
is very sweet.
Every couple years it's like right on Mother's Day. So I better get double the gifts. Jess says, I love you, Bird. Thank you for the gift. You are so beautiful. I will do it, but you know how insecure I am these days with my BP.
Jess has Bell's palsy.
Really?
And yes, I actually had it. A lot of our friends have had it, but unfortunately, Jess, she has some of her facial features have never fully been restored.
Okay.
So, you know, she is insecure about that. So anybody who has had Bell's palsy, it's facial paralysis. So I had it, I don't know, I want to say, 12 years or so ago, I was bartending at a bar and somebody says, "What is wrong with your face?" I said, "What do you mean, what is wrong with my face?"
What?
And I went to the bathroom and my whole face was fucked up. Like,
what do you mean
it was
fucked
all up? Like when I smiled, like you can still see it very, very little. But like my whole one whole side of your face gets completely paralyzed. So when you smile, your whole face goes like, like this, like it's all fucked up. And some people recover from it, and some people, it's a transition for them. And unfortunately, Jess has struggled with that, and she has never fully recovered from it. She is beautiful regardless.
She is very beautiful, very beautiful.
But yes,
every time I see her pictures, I'm like,
her thing is her smile. Her smile was gorgeous. It's still gorgeous now, but her smile, it's not the same as it was prior. So.
I mean, that's gotta be
It don't
hard.
matter. We don't have to smile when we're busting champagne bottles. How about that,
Yes.
Slack?
Just look mean the whole time. Like, fuck you, 2020.
Yes.
Fuck you, 2021. Fuck you, 40.
Yep.
Oh,
Bell's palsy happens more in women than it does in men. It happens through stress, through pregnancy. It happens through a lot of
Wow, I didn't even know like you could get it like that, like from stress and like stuff like that.
Yeah, stress is like one of the number one things. Stress and after childbirth, because I believe Jess got it after having Marky. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Wow.
When I went to the hospital, they thought I was having a heart attack, because when your whole side goes numb, that's a number one indicator of having a heart attack. I'm like, at this time, 12 years ago, I'm like 26, whatever age it was. I'm like, how the fuck am I having a heart attack?
26? Oh
Yeah.
no, that is way too young. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, and she says fox fur and leopard.
Oh, faux fur and leopard, yes.
And Ryan says, that's where I want to move, down near the Tampa area, Pasco County in particular. Okay. I think Pasco County is like where all the meth heads go, so I don't know about that, but Tampa's awesome.
Let's not go to Pasco County, wherever that is.
But I know, I think housing is cheap over there, but thank you. Or thank your great grandma for that. For your beautiful features.
I got good genes. I don't have I don't have the melanin genes, but I got the good white people genes.
No, she said you are aging her, Bird. You stress her out.
Who? I'm stressing you out, or I'm stressing
You're
my mom
stressing
out?
your mom out.
Oh yeah, I bet. Oh, definitely. My poor mom.
I already got her presents. Good. That's awesome.
I'm an only child, if people didn't know. So my mom has to hear the brunt of everything. And my dad is deceased, so my mom is all that I have. So I go to my mom for everything. I'm like, Mom, what do I do? She's like, Nicole, you're fucking 37 years old. I'm going to need you to get your shit together. I'm like, but I can't do anything without you. And I feel bad because I stress her out, and she's caring for my grandmother who is 93. My grandmother lives with her. It's, and my stepdad, and they have dogs, and then here's me. I'm like, are you going to help me? She's like, I can't even help myself right now. I love you, Mom. Thank you for all that you do. I greatly appreciate everything. More than words can say.
You have her with you, and that's awesome. And that's something to be very thankful for. A lot of people don't have their moms or dads.
You're cutting out.
Can you hear me now? No?
Oh, there you go.
How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Jess's resting bitch face is in full effect. Jess is cute as fuck. Ow!
She is. She is. Pasco County is the largest nudity in the country.
You have terrible, terrible connection. Terrible. Like, I can't even really hear you.
I'm trying to find the seat.
Just take the earbuds out, maybe.
Can you hear me now? No, you can't hear me now?
Did you unplug it?
Yeah.
It's awful. Is it just me? Is anybody else hearing this, or is it just me?
Hey, stop.
Oh, well, that's so much better.
Wait, can you hear me now, though?
Yes. Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
I was ready to poke my ears out for a second. I'm not even lying to you. That was awful.
God. Every time.
Anytime you talked, it was like, I'm like, what? I can't.
Oh my God. I don't even know what I was saying now.
I don't even know either, because I couldn't hear a goddamn thing.
I don't know, but yeah. Oh, Pasco County is the largest nudity in the country. Okay, I didn't know that. Go ahead, do your thing. Love you too, from your mommy. Oh, I think I was saying that not a lot of people. Well, I mean, people don't have their moms and dads, so you're very blessed to have your mom right there, because I don't have a mom or dad that's like by my side. So I always like envy and like, love the people who have like close relationships with their parents, because I don't even know what that's like. So
I know.
Awesome.
I didn't have a close relationship with my father. It sucked. I have dealt with that through a lot of my life, but my mom has been my rock. If she didn't accept me for the things that I've done or the things that I do, I wouldn't know where I would be, because she's my number one fan. She might not like what I do. She might not agree. And she certainly doesn't agree with what I do. But she has no choice in the matter.
But she still loves you and accepts you for who you are. And that's what matters the most.
Yes.
And that's what I strive to be for my kids.
Yes.
So that's awesome.
That is what's most important, is that the unfortunate part is that you don't have the same relationship with your family or your parents, but you be that better person for your kids, right, and show them that it's different. It's not, you have to you have to break the cycle.
Right. Exactly.
Breaking the cycle is hard, but
yes, that's
showing
exactly
them and having them understand and see the difference is what matters the most.
Right. Yeah. That's like the main thing that I got out of the relationship with my parents, was like, I'm never going to be this way with my kids. And I haven't, and I'm never going to be that way.
Now,
so.
I have a question, and this may be too personal. I don't know if you really want to get into this on that, but Where did your disconnect go from with your parents?
Where, like when? Like where?
Or like how rather?
How?
Did it start
So
early on, or did it start because you did something that they didn't approve of and then they completely disconnected from you?
um no, it was just like early on. Like
Okay.
I was always like the black sheep of the family. Like I'm more of like an artistic, free spirit kind of person,
Mm-hmm.
and I have my own thoughts and my beliefs, and which was like totally against whatever their thoughts and beliefs
Mm-hmm.
were, because like basically my mom and my dad are like in the medical field, um, and I was just like, I want to do my own thing. And they're more about stature and like what people think about you
Oh.
and all this stuff. And I'm just like, I don't give a shit what people think about me. I'm going to live my life the way I want to live my life. And I want to do the things that I want to do. Like, I understand when I was a kid and still living under their roof, like, I know they're trying to keep me safe, and I know they don't want me getting into certain things or being friends with certain people because I was going to like go down the wrong path or whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
understand that, and like keeping me safe in that aspect. But like I couldn't even like be myself, like I couldn't be this free spirited, goofy, fun child that I wanted to be and just have fun or play outside with my friends or even like go with a friend. I couldn't even do that. So it was like very, very strict.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
I
completely
don't know.
understand that 100%. My mom is very much a different person, but my father, he made my life to be completely different to appease him and to make him look better.
Yeah.
I went to Notre Dame University. I was a scholar. Anybody that, when I went to my father's funeral, oh, your father loved you. You made so many accomplishments and you did all of this. My
Hmm.
dad lied about everything about me to make
Oh my gosh.
himself look better.
Yeah.
So
That's how my parents are.
yes,
That is
my
how they
mom is
are.
much a very different person. She accepted me. She's understood me. She's just genuinely, but she's always been there. My dad always wanted to be the person that looks for what people perceive you to be is what's important.
Hmm.
And how people perceive you and your life. And my dad
Right.
owned a business and he did this and he was, yes, my parents were divorced and he remarried, but he was not the perfect husband to even my stepmother nor to my mother, but he made
Yeah.
his life out to be to other people that it was perfect. So when I went to his funeral, my dad had a mistress, his
That
own
you didn't
wife.
know about?
I had inklings that I did not know
Yeah.
about. His own
Yeah.
wife didn't come to the funeral. Married almost 30 years, did not come to the funeral because of the mistress. And she had 3 children, 3 daughters, separate. They were not my father's kids. But they were standing in the procession line, sobbing like their own father died. I'm like,
Oh
this
my
is some
God.
weird fuckery. This is some weird shit. Like,
Yeah.
this is not normal. And
No.
everybody's coming up to me. I'm the only blood child there, the only like whatever. And they're like, oh,
Yeah.
your father spoke so highly of you and this and that. I'm like, you people don't know a single thing about me. So I'm going to need you to stop.
Oh my
I'm
God.
here to pay my respects for a man that was, yes, he was a good father for some aspect of my life, but he wasn't a father. He was a financial father. He gave me money. He
Hmm.
wasn't a, what's the word
He's
that I'm
like,
looking? He wasn't
he was,
emotional. He
right.
didn't, hug me or tell me he loved me or anything like that. He just
Yeah.
gave me money. So,
Right.
and, so,
That was my father too, without the money.
yeah.
So it was just like
Yeah.
nothing.
Yep.
I mean, my dad is like the head doctor in Pennsylvania of some fancy hospital or whatever, but he was like always working, never had time for us, whatever, kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, nah, like you're just here visiting or whatever. Like
Yeah.
my parents divorced when I was 2. My mom got remarried twice after that. So, and then married my stepdad, who was he was an alcoholic. I think they met when I was like 11. So it was just like, it was not a good family home situation at all.
Does
And
anybody else on our show, or does anybody else have issues like us? Or are we the only ones that got parents?
Are we the only
like,
ones
can
who
we
have
see some
daddy
comments?
issues?
Like, yes, parent shit.
Daddy issues. But
Daddy issues.
there are some comments though. It says, "Oh hey, thanks Brian." I guess she was Pasco County is the largest nudist community in the country. Never heard about the meth heads though. Might have to rethink my choice and move. LOL. I don't know about that for sure, but that's just what I've heard. Jess says, I literally could not live without my mother. She drives me absolutely insane, but she is my rock. Aww. Jimmy says, I had both parents, but my dad has passed, so I'm here for my mother. That's so sweet. That's what you gotta do when your parents get older. You gotta be there for them. And your mommy says, no parent is giving a book to be a good parent. You just try to do your best and take. Yep, I agree. I mean, I'm a parent. I read like so many books.
You just gotta wing it. And
I know.
You're doing a good job.
I read like so many books when I was pregnant with my first child. I was like, yes, I'm going to be the perfect mom. I'm going to do all these things that these books are saying. And like the baby came out and I was just like, what do I do? Like, I don't know what.
See, that's why I don't have any children. That's why I have fur babies. Respect to all you mamas out there that are doing it singly and whatever. I'm like, more power to you.
It just comes naturally to you though. Like my sister was born when I was 7 and I was like always just taking care of her. It just comes naturally.
Yeah.
And I knew that I always wanted to be a mom. So, and I wanted to be a young mom because I wanted to enjoy my later years without my kids hanging around me, So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a young mom. I'm going to get this shit over and done with.
So I can spend my glory years living it up. Not having to worry about a damn kid. I mean, you shut up.
But yeah, all those books they tell you to read and all this stuff, I would just be like, whatever. I would talk to people, talk to other mothers and get their advice, not like take it all.
Yeah.
But like, just listen to like different views or whatever whenever you do decide to have kids, if that time comes.
Not for me. Nope.
You don't want any kids ever, right?
No.
That's good though. Like you're just going to just worry about yourself, do your own thing, take care of your fur babies, and just live your life the way you want to live it. That's awesome.
I mean, I think a child would be great to carry on something, but I lack patience.
Yeah. You're just like my daughter. My daughter like takes care of my son for me, like if I have to work or whatever, and she calls me up and is like, he won't do blah blah blah. And like I see her, I'm like, you have no patience for children at all. I was like, please do not ever get pregnant.
Well, don't get me wrong. My ex-husband, he had a daughter that I helped. She was like 4 or 5 months old when I met him. And I helped raise her until she was, until we got divorced. So she was like 7, 8 years old. But we had her every day till a certain time, and then every other weekend. So I treated her like she was my own child. I still love her and miss her to death, but I like my quiet time. Yeah. Now, I don't get that with the dogs right now. Just saying.
So the dogs are pretty much having like an infant because you have to wake up in the middle of the night and take them out. But
I'll tell you what, I love dogs. I could never have dogs growing up because we always lived in apartments. We had cats. And the first thing I wanted to do when I moved out was get a dog because I always wanted a dog. That was the first thing I did. I turned 18, I moved out. I was living with Jess. I got a dog. She got a dog. Our dogs grew up to be best of friends and boyfriend and girlfriend, if you want to call it that. And then, I had my dog, and then I had another pit bull, and I had her. I rescued her at 4 weeks old. Like she was being abused or what have you, and I rescued her until she was 2, until somebody burned down my house, and if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be alive today.
Oh my God.
So and then years go on, and my previous dog, I had to put him down. I couldn't wait to get another dog. That was my goal. Like, I can't wait, but I didn't want to do it in my apartment. I wanted to have a yard. I wanted to have something for them to be able to have some run around and not have to worry about walking them every second of the day. So don't let me, as much as I'm complaining about them, I am loving every second of having them. I miss the companionship and the love and just stuff you don't get from people or whatever. Right. It's just genuine. Right. Same with children, but they just don't talk back. I mean, they talk back, they bark, but a treat will solve that.
It's a little different with dogs and children. Just a little bit different.
Yes, I agree.
But no, like I totally understand what you're saying with dogs, because it's like there's so many days I come home and I'm gone a lot, just like you are. I work like 6, maybe 7 days a week, and I get home and I'm just like, I see, or I wake up in the morning, I see like a pile of pee or a pile of shit, and I'm just like, oh my God, like when are they gonna stop? And I just adopted this new dog, and she's already 2, and she's not potty trained. So it's really hard. It's hard to train a 2-year-old dog for a potty training. I get so frustrated, but then there's days that I want to just take her back. And then I'm just like, I think about it and I'm like, I can't.
It's the unfortunate part is that you literally you have to be so consistent with it. Like I can take these dogs out every 30 minutes. It doesn't matter. Somewhere in that 30 minutes, they're peeing on my floor, they're shitting on my floor. But I try to be like, for the most part, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how well they actually do with going outside. I'm not used to that because my other dog he was reckless. He did whatever he wanted. He's like, fuck you, I'm shitting right here. You're not going to tell me nothing. I'm going to pee right here too. Fuck you.
I know, like today,
but I accepted that. Like my whole house was filled with puppy pads, and he wouldn't pee on the puppy pad. He'd pee right next to it. Like, fuck you.
I know. I get home today, and my older dog, she's completely potty trained, but I think it was yesterday, she got into the garbage and ate some shit. I don't know. I got home today and she literally like shit on the one rug that I have in my house that she can get to. And I was like, my whole floor is hardwood floors. Like, why couldn't you shit on the hardwood floor? You have to shit on this little tiny rug? Are you serious?
Girl, and majority of my house is hardwood floors or ceramic or tile floor. Yeah, they'll find one shag rug I have and shit right on it. I had a nice like 10-foot runner down my hallway. They had shit all over. I'm like, fucking, I'm just tossing it. I'm not even trying to scrub this thing. I rolled it up and threw it right away.
I know. I've already thrown away 2 rugs because I was like, I'm done. I can't. Okay, then go.
Bear with me one moment. I have to pee one more time. I'm sorry.
When you get back, I'm going to go. We'll take my son or whatever. But I'm going to go through these comments while you're away. Okay. Go ahead. All right. So Ryan says, no contact with my dad since I was 10. Mom is disabled. I take care of her. My older brother abandoned her. Oh, no, Ryan. I want to know why you haven't had contact with your dad since you were 10. But you don't have to answer that live if you don't want to. We can talk about it privately. But if you feel comfortable talking about that right now, that's perfectly fine with us. I haven't had contact with my real dad since I was, Let's say, I want to say like 20, maybe. Yeah, I think 20, maybe 21. And I'm 33 now, so it's been a while. It's been a little while. Um, and Carol says fur babies are the best because they don't talk back. I agree. I think fur babies are a little bit better than real babies.
Oh, see, my mom's, she already
Your
knows.
mom.
She knows no babies for me.
Jess has a long comment. She's like, my dad is still living, but unfortunately, I have to love from afar. It took a serious toll on me to accept that we will probably never have the relationship we once had and possibly never speak again. But I've come to accept that I can't change him and find solace in knowing I genuinely tried to maintain a relationship with him. Um, Ball is in his court, and I'll continue to pray for him to find peace in whatever demons he's battling. I love that. I love that because I tried the same way with my mom several times. I tried, contacting her a couple times, just trying to like reach out, whatever. But my stepdad has some kind of control over her to the point where, it's we can't have that kind of relationship. So, um, hopefully, maybe one day, who knows? We'll see.
Yes.
Tweet is a wonderful god mommy to my son.
That's the
Aww.
only child I have is my god baby.
Yeah, because you can go over there and play and spoil him and leave.
Yes,
It's the
exactly.
perfect
I have the best of
situation.
both worlds.
R.I.P. Foxy and Boo. Miss
Oh,
them so
yes.
much. Is that your doggies?
Well, my dog was Boo, and Foxy was her pit bull, and they were boyfriend and girlfriend for a long,
Then
long
go.
time.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, E. I don't know
All
how to
right.
work the comments on this thing. That's the only
Okay.
problem.
I'll post this other one and I'll be right back.
Okay. Dogs love unconditionally, no matter what you are dealing with or what kind of person you or they love endlessly. No judgment, just pure unconditional love. That is very true. And with you saying that, my two dogs one has pissed on my floor. The other one, oh no, I think they gotta poop. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't leave you guys hanging. I have one dog peeing and one dog pooping on my floor right now. Oh my god! I hope you guys are getting some comedic relief from this because it is a disaster right now in my household. They were sleeping so peacefully until I got up and had to pee, and now one's peeing and one's pooping. And now they're going back into their crate to sleep. Anyway, I am so glad to be back. I am so glad to be talking to everybody and seeing everybody's comments and everything. We've missed you. It's been a long 2 months. We hope everybody's enjoying the show and enjoying us being back. And again, we're just here chatting and just shooting the shit and seeing what's going on. I wish I knew how to work the comments. I'm sorry I don't. My damn phone. Yeah, I gotta step away. I had some poop. I had a dog poop while you were. I literally watched him shit while we were on air. And you're away. I'm like, oh god, I'm watching one dog piss over there and another dog shit in another corner. So
my dog just shit on my floor in my room, which is the only part of the house that has carpet.
Oh,
great.
See, girl, I installed a baby gate on my stairs the other day. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
All right. We have some more comments coming in. Jess says, Boo was a little terrorist. Oh no, that's not good. Ryan says, he didn't care enough to keep contact with his sons. I'm sorry to hear that, Ryan. I know exactly how that feels. It's not a good feeling at all. I've dealt with the same shit. So, Quincy, sheesh, what what a day it's been. Hope y'all are doing well. Good to see y'all back. Thank you, Quincy, for joining us tonight. It's good to see you back. And yes, this is our first episode of the new year, being back together because we have been off for like 2 months now. Been a crazy last 2 months for all of our Power P women, going through a lot of shit, but it's all positive, so that's a good thing at least. Um, Ryan says he called once when I was 18. I'm 44 now. I pretended like he had the wrong number. I didn't want to deal with him. Well, Ryan, I understand that situation. My suggestion, maybe if he's trying, maybe you could reach out a little bit, just to get that closure or to make sure like you finally just, let it go, or you never know, you might have this good conversation with him or a good connection with him now later on in life. I mean, you never know what could happen. Um, so I mean, I would say what do you think, Tweet? I think he should reach out to his dad.
Who,
If
Ryan?
yeah, if he contacted him when he was 18, he's 44 now and he pretended he had the wrong number. I mean, it depends on the situation though. Like what happened between you guys from the time you were 10 till or the time you were born till 10 to lose contact with somebody like that.
I
So,
think that if you don't try and something happens, that's something you're going to always regret.
mhm.
I will
Yeah.
say, in my circumstance, I tried on multiple occasions to reach out.
Mm,
I had doors slammed in my face and a lot of things, a lot of not nice words said to me, which was not healthy and not normal for you to speak to your only child that way.
mhm.
Um, but I got out of it. I tried.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you
I
did
did the best
try.
I could. I tried. I tried to fix things. I tried to make amends. And at the end of the day, that's all I could take away from it. I did my best. You're the one that didn't want to be bothered. So I would say yes, Ryan, you definitely should try to reach out, try to start something. And then if they don't want to be bothered, then they don't want to be bothered. And that's it.
Mhm.
All you can, and God forbid something were to happen, all you can say is you tried, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Because
And then,
if you literally don't, it's something that will haunt you for the rest of your life.
right, you'll never have like that closure
Mm-hmm.
or that knowing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wanted to bring this comment back up because you missed it.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Quincy. We miss you.
I knew
Yay!
you
I
were
was
getting
looking for you
excited.
earlier.
I know. We were like, where's Quincy? But he's glad to see us back. Um, your mom says you're right, BFF.
Oh, she's talking about Jess.
Aw.
Her and my mom are BFFs.
Ryan says glad to see you guys back too. He said he called once 26 years ago. Not a word since then. I would ask him why he never paid child support.
Mm.
Mm.
Let's stop by not worrying about why he stopped paying for child support or didn't. Let's try to start building something with him. That's the unfortunate part, that he didn't pay child support, and that's what you're focused on, because unfortunately your mom, or whomever was taking care of you, probably relied on that, because in a lot of circumstances single parents rely on that money from their significant other or the father or mother of their child.
Mm-hmm.
But at
Yeah.
this point in time, at your age, I think you got to at least push past that and try to focus on figuring out what transpired, why, and how you guys can fix it. Because you can't go back.
Right.
You're not going to be able to go back. There's no reason why you need to keep bringing up the past. Just focus on the present and how you guys can fix it if it can be fixed. If it can't,
Right.
then it can't. But there's no reason to keep bringing up the past because that's never, ever going to be changed. It's already done.
And maybe like just hear him out, like hear his story. I'm sure he has a story to tell you. Your mom has one side of the story, he has another side of the story. And then you can make your own decision about what you want to believe or not believe and get to know him. You know, like you don't even know this person. You don't even know your dad. So you never know what kind of outcome it's going to bring, just getting to know him.
What he went through or what transpired. So I would completely let go of what he didn't do and try to focus on how you guys can move forward and try to work on what transpired in the past slowly after trying to rebuild your relationship.
Right.
I mean that seems like the only, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
We all got daddy issues, apparently. This whole fucking...
We all have. I got them too. But like, so my parents split up when I was 2. They got a divorce. I think when I was like 18, I was trying to like pull the pieces together a little bit. And I was like wondering, because my brother, he was living with me and my mom, and he moved to live with my dad. And this was, I think he was in high school at this time. I was still in middle school. And I wanted to go live with my dad too, just because of the situation with my mom and my stepdad. I was like, I got to get out of here too. And my dad didn't take me, he took my brother. And I was just like, I was angry about that. I was really mad. I'm like, why is he not taking me and my brother? And, I think I was like 17. I was a senior in high school or whatever. And my mom was just like, your dad never wanted you, and said all these things to me. And I was just like, what?
Why would your mom say that? That's fucking awful.
I know. She was like,
I don't think your dad
you were
having
born
to take your brother or either you or that. I think he took your brother because your brother was probably the easiest. Your brother was in high school. He was a boy. He was easy to deal with.
Right.
Taking somebody your age at that particular time and having to worry about caring for a teen girl was probably not, unfortunate. And
well,
he's a man, so
no, my dad already had, like, he got remarried a long time ago, like, before that. And when he got remarried, she had a daughter. So he was already taking care of a young girl that was like 2 years younger than I was, or 2 years younger than I was. So it was like I was seeing him with her, and then my brother got to move up there with him, and then me, I was just like left, like I couldn't go up there. It was too many kids, I guess.
Was your brother like considered an adult at that time?
No. Oh. No. He was like in 8th grade or 9th grade.
Oh.
No. So, and then,
is your brother still up here?
Yeah. No, he's in Germany now. He's a chemical engineer. He's good. But I don't know. It's just like, okay, you don't let me move up there, but then my mom tells me like how you never wanted me when I was a baby or whatever. And it was just like,
she did that to just burn bridges.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing. It wasn't that your father didn't want anything to do with you. Your mother was still harvesting bad feelings for whatever transpired in their relationship.
Oh, they never talked. They never got along. Never talked.
Exactly what's going on. And then she's taking it and putting, I wouldn't say put the blame on you, but she's making it not her problem, making it feel like it's your problem, which
I mean, I was really mad as a child. Like I had a lot of anger in me, and my anger I put towards working out and
Mhm.
running. Like I would run every single day after high school. I'd run up to the gym, I'd work out, run back home. I was in the best shape of my life just because of like
Mhm.
just getting like having so many like feelings inside me. But um then like my I guess my mom said something to my dad because my stepdad is like racist, and that's
Mm.
probably one of the reasons why like him and I never got along because I was
My dad
like,
was racist too, hence why he disowned me.
yeah, and I was like, I'm not gonna just stop talking to people of color just because you don't like it or whatever. Like I had friends, I went to like an all black high school. Like what do you expect? I'm gonna make friends with people that's not the same color as me. And they would get so mad that I would hang out with these people or whatever. And then all of a sudden my dad was just like, well, your mom dated a black guy in college and all
Mm.
this stuff. And I was just like, oh, so now you're telling me shit, and now my mom's telling me shit. I'm just like, whatever.
My
Like my
dad
family
tried
is
to put me
fucked
in
up.
an all girls Catholic school at one point in time.
I'm surprised my parents
If you
didn't
know,
do that.
if you had known a little bit about Jersey, I would. A lot of people, if anybody is listening and is from Jersey, Mount St. Mary's and Watchung is an all girls Catholic school. My
Yeah.
dad literally was trying to get me into that school, and it's like it's a charter school. It's very expensive, whatever. I'm like,
Mhm.
they fucking put me in that goddamn school. I'm like, I'll turn lesbo. And my dad, like, I'll give a little bit of history. So my dad, I don't want to say he was a racist, but he didn't want his daughter dating out of her race, and I date out of my race,
Mhm.
so it
Mhm.
is what it is.
Same with me.
But my dad, he came from a strict German household.
Mhm.
My grandmother came straight off the boat from Germany. It was blonde hair, blue eyes. My father's sister she is a lesbian, and her like they disowned her. So that's what he knew. He didn't know anything else.
Okay.
So that's how he understood, and this is what you should do. I'm like, and here I am. I'm like the far left. You black? Yes.
Exactly. And I was like, I was the same way. And they hated it.
Well,
They hated it. I was
I
like,
don't know. And they say, I don't look at that. I don't think
right,
about it. You're a person. You're a human
right,
being.
right,
You.
exactly.
That's it. That's all that
It's
fucking
it's
matters.
it's whoever I vibe with and whoever I have a connection with. It doesn't matter the color, age, whatever. And I even like I think the first boyfriend I brought home where I had to like actually have like a sit down dinner with this guy with my parents, my mom and my stepdad, and he was white and Puerto Rican, I think. And they were like so skeptical. Like and they let us go on like one date. And that was like the only time that I actually got to like leave the house without them.
When
It was
I got
ridiculous.
married, I sent my father the invitation or the newspaper clipping of me marrying a white man. I'm like, here you go, Dad. I'm marrying a white guy. I'm doing what you wanted. Still nothing.
No,
Crickets.
no.
I'm
So when
like,
I
you know
had
what? You ain't even shit. Thank you.
when, when I had my daughter, they were like, and I'm like, after I had my daughter, I moved back in with my parents for like a year and a half, because her dad and I split up. And when I moved, my stepdad goes, "Oh, for a minute there, I thought you were gonna have a mixed baby." And she's completely white, like white dad, everything. And they're like, they had to make a comment about it. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And then when I got pregnant with my son, I showed my mom a picture of his dad, and she the look on her face was just like, oh my God. Like, really, Erica? What is he? Black? Spanish? What? Like, she didn't say anything, but I knew what she was thinking, you know? And my son is Puerto Rican and Dominican mixed with white. So and she was just
That
like,
is a spicy combo right there.
it is a
Lord, girl.
Yeah,
Fuck.
he's a handful. He's got a little spiciness to him, a little attitude. Quincy says, "Glad you hadn't forgotten about me."
Absolutely not. You were the first person I thought of when I came back on. Like, where the fuck have you been, Quincy?
Exactly.
We're talking about our daddy issues. Hey, guys.
James says, "What up, ladies? It's better late than never."
Well,
True. You got to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Ryan says, "I don't feel like I need closure because he does not exist in my life and has not existed for the past 34 years. Nothing went wrong between us. He just didn't care about us." Oh my God, I lost
Oh,
it.
he got remarried and had
he
kids. The new wife, my brother, and I cease to exist, and it's simple. I desire no relationship with him. Then, if you feel that way, then there's no reason to reach out. Whatever is done, and you don't even need to bother reaching out.
No.
But I would say, if you wanted to feel something, try to make some sort of amends, and I would try to reach out. But at this point, I think you're good.
Yeah. And he says, "My dad was a racist and sexist and homophobic too. Ignorant as fuck. Glad I didn't."
Then it might be a good idea to steer clear of him.
Yeah, no. Glad I did not grow up with his unenlightened hillbilly influence poisoning my mind. Yeah, I think that's a good thing. And look at you now. You're like an amazing person.
What?
And you do what you want, you live the life that you want, you're helping others, you are like doing it. So
Yes.
no, I would not even worry about, if your life is good, it's going good, don't bring that extra drama into it.
Agreed.
Quincy says, "EU got lingerie on under there or what, ma'am? What's with the fancy strap?"
Oh.
Hey. So, no, it's a bralette, okay? This is the new style, I guess. It's a little bralette. Yeah, it's a little
Yes,
lingerie.
Quincy missed the whole bralette and big boob thing. So sorry, you're gonna have to go back, Quincy, because we already talked about this. For girls like me, I cannot rock those. Cute
she can't wear a little bralette.
I mean, I can, but not on camera because that's the end of it. We'll
be like, "What is this? Is this OnlyFans page?"
Yeah, this is an OnlyFans page, right?
Oh, Ryan says, "I also date outside my race and I date trans women as well."
Oh.
Yes.
Get it.
So your dad would probably not agree with that. So I think I would
say if he was dead, he'd probably be rolling over in his grave right now. So I would suggest not even bothering reaching out at this
I think
point.
you made the best decision and not reaching out or not even trying to like communicate with him at all. We needed to know the whole backstory on this before we gave advice. Because at first we were like, yeah, go ahead. And now we're like, nah, just
I'm gonna rethink that. I'm thinking absolutely no.
Yeah, no. Unless he's like totally done a whole 180.
I will tell you what, I was working in a strip club. I was a bartender in a strip club, and my dad found out. One of the strippers called my dad. I don't know how they fucking found out who my dad was or what. They said, "Your daughter is working in a strip club." And I wasn't stripping. I was just bartending. My dad came in there. I had to like duck for my entire life to try to dodge this man so he didn't fucking see me. Because I saw him before he saw me. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
He went in there to like chill?
Well, no, he went in there for the purpose of finding
you?
Because somebody told him that I worked there. But at that time, my dad was still financially supporting me. He was paying my rent. He was paying my car. And, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Let me tell you a funny story that happened. when I was younger. I was 18. I was working at a strip club too. We have so much in common.
Yes.
Except I was actually dancing. And I was 18. I was working at one of the clubs in Tampa, and my parents' friends came in one night and saw me, and I was just acting like everything was completely normal. I was like, "Hey guys," like going up to them, "Hi, how are you?" Like I got on stage, and they immediately left, and I was like, "All right, whatever." And like I know my parents. I'm like, "Okay, they're gonna call my parents and tell them," but I'm like, whatever, it's my life. I only did that for a couple months, but
They were in there trying to get their boogie on.
right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Quincy says, okay, geez, I ain't asked for a flash.
Oh, you're showing too much cleavage.
Only T can do that. Ooh.
I'm sorry, I don't have any cleavage today.
He's like, take it off, take it off. Carol says he was no stranger to strip clubs. LOL, just saying.
Oh,
Ooh.
my dad.
Oh my God.
My dad used to like he was the ideal sugar daddy. If you imagine a sugar daddy, my dad was that person. He would be the most discreet person and looking for that person that's going to give him the time of the day or whatever it may have been, and he'll fork over whatever it is. He was the ideal sugar daddy. I like, no, literally, legit. Like, and now I'm like, all right, now I know why I'm always looking for a fucking sugar daddy, because
daddy issues.
But no, like,
Right.
like, you know, like my mom has told me stories and things that I've seen and things that I've heard over the years of being an adult and understanding and living it. But yeah. He was the ideal sugar daddy. If anybody was looking for a sugar daddy, my dad was the one. He would have told you anything you want to hear, just to, whatever. And then he'd fork over whatever. Because I could literally go to my dad like, Dad, I need money. All right, what do you need? I'm like, all right.
Well,
he wasn't emotional. He was financial.
Oh, okay.
And that took a long time for me to figure out. Like, I still struggle with it now at my age. I'm like, all right, I got to figure out the fine line here. What am I really looking for?
Right.
I will tell you, everybody who's listening who wants to be in my DMs right now, besides your obscene comments that I will never answer, I now own a home. So I am now looking for somebody who is handy, who knows how to fix things, who has something to bring to the table, things like that. That's what I'm looking for.
You have to be good with your hands, okay?
Yes.
Very good.
Maybe a few other things, but just saying. But I'm looking for a handyman at the moment. I got some things I need fixed. I need some drywall and sheetrock that needs to come out and be fixed. I can't do that on my own, so.
Ryan says, I doubt
don't be in my DMs with no nasty shit. If you really want to be in my DMs, say, I can come up there and fix your shit. And I'm like, all right.
Now you're talking.
Now you're talking.
Send me some info. Yes. Give me your credentials.
Yes.
Yes. I need to
see
know
your license, your shit. I need, and
then we can talk. Then we can talk business. Yes. Other than that,
all that nasty shit you try to talk to me.
Get out of here. Like, that's not what I'm looking for at this time in my life. Okay, no. I need A
Been there,
carpenter.
done that. I need a real man at this moment.
Right. Ryan says, I doubt he would approve of me eating black pussy or sucking lady cock. But anyone who does approve can go fuck themselves. LOL. Who doesn't approve, maybe.
I think he meant
Girl-
doesn't approve.
Right. Yeah, do your own thing. It's your life. Live it the way you want to live it. And don't worry about what other people think. Oh, and Quincy says, that's okay. Rain check.
Oh.
For showing off the tatas. He said, no, just messing with y'all. I'm starving, about to go down on some Applebee's. So excuse me if I mess a little on this show.
Oh, he's about to go down on some Applebee's. I hear you. That's the wrong type of food.
Yeah. No. Be careful with that. They don't make anything there. Everything comes from a bag. Just saying. Anyways, he was not a dad. He was a a-hole.
He was not a bad dad. A bad dad. He was just an a-hole. That's true. Thank you, Mommy.
Does not approve, I meant to say. Yes. And who has money and big dick?
I'm looking for him.
Money and a big dick.
I'm looking for
real.
him.
Where are you? Who can also fix things? We need all three.
I have like a
three.
whole resume, a whole application process that needs to be filled
Please
out.
fill out the application before you
500-word
come into my DMs.
a down payment, a deposit. I need shit. I need a whole thing.
Right? You should, every time they send you a DM, already have this like application list.
That's a fucking
go.
Great idea, E. I might even legit do that.
There you go. Be like, can you
I'll just go in there and read their comments and be like, ugh.
Be like, well, can you meet these criteria for me? If not,
I laugh. Like and for any man who has sent me a direct message in the last 3 or 4 months and I have not responded, it's because I laughed at you. The shit that you said was awful. I will never respond. I'm going to read what you wrote and I'm going to laugh at you.
Yeah. You're gonna leave them on red? You're gonna leave them on red?
Yes. Yep. Absolutely. I'm not even responding at all.
No. I look at it and I'll be like, do I really want to respond or no? If it has nothing to do with like the shit that I'm doing in my life, I got no time for you.
No.
Like if you're interested in what I'm doing and the podcast or whatever, I will answer you.
No, it has nothing to do with the podcast.
Other than that, if you're just like, hey boo, hey babe, you're hot, or whatever they message, like I would love to suck your toes or whatever they send you. And I don't respond to that shit. I'm like, I don't got no time for that. Or just, hey. Like, who says hey? Like, hey.
Hey.
Hey. Like, what the fuck do you want?
I'm not even going to call anybody out, but I'm going to call somebody out. I got one this week that says, hey, I'm beautiful. Oh, are you?
I'm beautiful?
Yeah. And then they respond back like an hour later, like, I apologize. I meant to say, hey, you are beautiful. I'm like, no. You are definitely not getting a fucking response after telling me, hey, I'm beautiful. Like, no.
If you can't reread the message before you send it and then realize you like
I can't.
You're not.
My brain hurts.
You're not there.
Like looking at these things, like legit. Like I'm like I can't.
Tweet, I want to just apologize for the nonsense.
And it's everybody in Florida. I do not live in the state of Florida, people. Let me make that perfectly clear right here now.
I live there.
I do not live in Florida. I live in the state of Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. So stop direct messaging me from Florida because I'm probably not coming down there anytime soon. And if I do, it's
definitely not.
Probably not for you.
Definitely not. I know people are like, I'm coming to your state. I'm like, Cool. What does that mean? Like I'm busy. Like I work. I'm a single mom. What do you expect me to just drop whatever I'm doing to come see you like 3 hours away from where I live?
Yeah.
No. That's not what happened. It's ridiculous how people just like think these things. Like if you really knew me or took the time to know me, you would know these things before you like sent me a DM or whatever. So I know
can't.
it's frustrating. It's frustrating and it's annoying, but that's the shit we have to deal with on Power P.
Unfortunately. So, like I said earlier in this podcast, 2021, stop with the bullshit direct messages. We do not want to see them. We do not want to hear them unless you have something genuine to say and not something explicit, or you're 45 states away, or like whatever. Stop. Just stop.
Yes,
Stop with the friend requests. Stop with the direct messages. Stop with the stalking or whatever it is. Just stop. God, like if you can't get pussy in your own town, that's a problem. You gotta worry about it like 14 states away.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I can't.
All right, so we have a couple comments. Ryan says, I can give you 12 inches, but I'd have to fuck you twice.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
Ryan, you're so bad. I live in Florida, and I'm a fucking gentleman. Hey, Ryan, when Tweet comes down, then we can all hang out together. We'll go out to the bar or something. And your mom says, because you're an awesome person and you deserve the best, so don't settle for the less. Just saying. Night night.
Oh, thank you, Mommy. Love you.
Aww.
Good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I agree with her.
Her and my stepdad are coming here to fix some things in my house tomorrow. So
Aww,
I'm gonna need you to get
nice.
some sleep, Mom.
You got a busy day ahead of you, okay? Get some sleep. Brenda says, I don't know.
All right, Brandon. Seriously? You've been skipping out the whole night.
Yeah. He just wants to chime in whenever he wants. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
You want to close it out?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Okay, well, I think we've
discussed everything that we need to discuss.
For the night, and caught up, I guess.
Right. We went into some deep combos, had some great comments, and I really appreciate everybody who commented and tuned in tonight. I think it was a really great show. I think a lot of people missed us, which is a great feeling. And I hope that 2021 is going to be a great year for everybody and us. And I'm excited to get this whole podcast thing back rolling again. And I miss you, Tweet, and I miss Montana, and I miss people coming on and getting to know them. So yeah, if you want to be a guest on our show, just let us know, and we would love to have you. Just let us know what you guys want to talk about, discuss. I mean, we're open to all ideas. So yeah, let us know. And I am Lady E, and this is
thank you guys again for tuning in. We missed you so much over the last 2 months. I know that we have had a lot going on, and that, life takes us places. I know it was the holidays and everybody had stuff going on as well. So we appreciate being back. We love you all. We love listening to you, or reading your comments and listening to you guys, and people with original content that want to join us and talk about some real things. We can't wait to talk about it. We have so much we want to talk about over the next couple of months and the year ahead. So we're excited. I'm just happy to be back. I'm grateful. I'm alive. I'm healthy. Let's pray and manifest for Montana and her liver transplant, because that is amazing. She's on her way there now. So she is going to, if we do tune in the next couple of weeks, Montana's not going to be around for a little while. So don't think that she's not here. She is here with us mentally and spiritually, but she's not going to be here with us physically at the moment. So just keep in mind that she is not gone. She is just temporarily taking a little vacation to get her health better.
Yes.
But
Yes.
Box Wine Fridays are back, and I am fucking excited about it. And thank you again for everybody who listened and tuned in tonight. We can't wait to be back, and that's it. That's all I got.
I agree with that. All of that. Good luck, Montana. Get well quickly. Thank you, Ryan. And we wish her the best of luck. She got the call on our show that she's getting a liver transplant.
Oh my
It
God.
was so amazing. Love her. Love this whole show that we do together. Miss you, Tweet. I miss Montana. And
I
cannot
miss
wait.
everybody.
I know.
I couldn't wait to be back. Like that was like,
I know.
when I was thinking, I'm like, all right, so I haven't heard anything, and I was gonna reach out, but I was like so busy this week, and I'm like, all right. And then you reached out, and I'm like, yes, I'm ready. I need to get back.
Let's do
I
this.
need to figure it
I
out.
know.
Like,
I
let's
was
get
like,
it together.
I was like,
We need
fuck
to get
the
back
laptop.
to the people.
Yes. I was like,
I got
fuck
shit
this
to say. I
laptop.
got shit to talk about.
Yes.
Yes.
I need my girls. I need my
Yes.
besties here.
Yes.
Like, we have to do this.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm so glad that all of you guys decided to tune in tonight to watch our comeback of the year, the beginning of the year. Woo! For Box Wine Friday. Hey.
I love you all. We will see
love
you very
you.
soon. So thank
We'll
you
see
very
you
much.
next Friday. Bye.